In order to tilt the balance of war towards Ukraine, the West has continuously increased military assistance to Ukraine in recent months, and various advanced weapons have been continuously delivered to the front lines of Ukraine. Because the West continued to support Ukraine, the casualties of the Russian army were very heavy, and the battle situation was not very ideal. In this context, Russia, which has increasingly scarce troops on the Western Front, has begun to mobilize troops from the Far East to the Ukrainian battlefield. The 5th Army and the 36th Army of the Russian Army are two of them. For a long time, these two major armies have been stationed in the Far East. Intelligence showed that they had been transferred to Europe by special military train. In addition, the Ukrainian intelligence agency revealed that the Ukrainian army spotted the 18th Machine Gun Division of the 68th Army of the Russian Army on the frontal battlefield, which is also a force deployed in the Far East. As a result, the Russian Far East has an empty military force. Some people say that this is very rare in the history of Russia or the Soviet Union. The reason why Russia dares to deploy a large amount of military power in the Far East is closely related to its good relationship with the Eastern powers. This situation can greatly reduce Russia's defense pressure in the Far East. The current situation on the Ukrainian-Russian battlefield is very unfavorable to Russia. The longer the war drags on, the greater the losses and pressure Russia will face. Therefore, it is an important goal of Russia to strive for an early end to the war and enter the negotiation stage with Ukraine. Ukraine now shows no sign of backing down. Backed by Western powers, Ukraine is staging an organized counteroffensive, vowing to take back land taken by Russia and restore the border between Russia and Ukraine to the state it was in 1991. In order to achieve this goal, the Ukrainian-Russian war will be fought more intensely. After receiving the support of the Far East forces, will the situation of the Ukrainian-Russian war develop in a direction favorable to Russia? It's really hard to say right now. However, after all, Russia is a big country with a population of 143 million. In contrast, Ukraine has a population of only 43 million, and Russia's military-industrial capabilities are much stronger than Ukraine. Even with the support of Western countries in Ukraine, Russia still has the strength to win. It is understood that in response to the Ukrainian counteroffensive and Western mercenaries, Russia has upgraded 400,000 National Guards and internal guards into mechanized troops, ready to enter the front line at any time. Facing these reserve forces of Russia, how should Ukraine and Western countries respond?